Fletcher, go! Oh my God.
Hey Panthers, thank you for tuning in today. I'm Fletcher Newman.
And I'm Brooklyn Kaufman. Welcome to Panther TV. We hope you had a fun and safe Halloween yesterday.
Let's check in with our world news crew for History Today.
Howdy Panthers, welcome to History Today. I'm your host Caleb.
And I'm Haley. Let's see what happened on this day in history.
On this day in 1512, Michelangelo's just completed paintings on the ceiling of the Vatican Sistine Chapel were publicly unveiled by the artist's patron, Pope Julius II. The Sistine Chapel is one of the most famous painted interior spaces in the world, and virtually all of this frame comes from the breathtaking painting of its ceiling from about 1508 to 1512.
Also on this day in 1604, Othello the Tragedy by William Shakespeare was first presented at Whitehall Palace in London. Written during Shakespeare's great tragic period, which also included the composition of Hamlet, King Lear, Macbeth, and Antony and Cleopatra, Othello is set against the backdrop of the wars between Venice and Turkey that raged in the latter part of the 16th century.
Today is National Brush Day, so remember to brush your teeth well.
Good thing I brushed my teeth today.
That's all for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in.
Check in next week for another installment of History Today, and don't forget to follow us at Midlow Media for this segment and others along with Panther News.
As you may have heard in a previous Panther TV episode, there's been a devastating destruction in California due to wildfires, and we're back with more updates. To start, Santa Ana winds off to the Southern California mountains eased off early on Friday, helping firefighters make progress and correlating major fires that have displaced thousands of residents. The Maria fire swelled towards more than 8,000 acres of interior country after igniting on Thursday evening, threatening some 1,800 homes and other structures. According to the county fire department, about 7,500 residents were ordered to find lodging somewhere else for Halloween night, and dozens of schools were closed on Friday. Crews managed to carve containment lines around 50% of the fire's perimeter. No injuries were reported.
A new U.S. bill looking to provide Puerto Rico with a path to statehood and the question of whether or not its territory should be a state will be given to its voters for the third time since 2012. Predominance of the bill said it would provide the island with the same path to statehood as taken by Alaska and Hawaii, the last two states admitted to the Union. Under the legislation, which has some bipartisan support, a federally authorized referendum would appear on November 3rd, 2020 ballot in Puerto Rico. Available by a majority of the island's voters would lead to a presidential proclamation within 30 months, making Puerto Rico the 51st state. The island's non-voting congressional representative, Jennifer Gonzalez Colon, said the bill provides a political equality for Puerto Rico.
You have 1 day left to purchase your yearbook at the current price of $65. Technically, less than 1 day. Tonight at midnight, the price will increase. You can scan this QR code to send a text to your parents with all the information.
The In-N-Out Burger truck will be here November 7th during all lunches. Tickets are $5 for a burger, a chip, and a drink. You must have a ticket, so be sure to get your tickets during lunch from any debate team member or Miss Bogey in room 156. Don't miss out on your chance to have an awesome lunch that day.
Seniors, if you have signed up for Project Graduation and have not picked up your senior shirt, stop by the table in the cafeteria to pick yours up.
Your Panther Regiment is headed to state for the first time in over 30 years.
There's something about to change. We're standing at the border where history is made. We're cranking up the lights now so everyone can see. It's all happening right now. We're gonna make you believe. It's about to get crazy. It's about to go down. It's about to get crazy. It's gonna be loud. This is our house. We do what we wanna. We'll blow the roof off. Everybody's coming. It's about to get crazy.
We will be performing tomorrow at MISD Stadium at 3:30. Come out and see the incredible show before we head to San Antonio. Please be aware that there is only one SAT testing date left before spring. The testing date is December 7th and the registration deadline is November 8th. Please go to collegeboard.org and sign up today.
Today is the last day to sign up for the ASVAB test for students 10th through 12th grade. If you're interested, please see the posters around campus to register or see the counselors or Miss Oliver in the Career Center.
We have so many clubs here that we can be involved in. Let's check in with Clark and Josh to see what club meetings are coming up.
Hello, and welcome to Club Meetings. We're your hosts, Josh Solana
and Clark Smith. Next week, the clubs that will be meeting will be BSU doing advisory and National Honor Society at 7:45 before school on Thursday, November the 7th.
Thank you for tuning in to Club Meetings.
See you next week. Go to and go Panthers.
Now let's go to Cash and Antonio with sports.
Panther volleyball will be placed second in district this year and will be heading to the playoffs next week. However, do not have a set opponent, place, or time until late tonight. As soon as this information has been decided, we will share an update.
The freshman football team played last night at home and beat Cleburne 37-0. The JV team traveled to Cleburne and also brought home a win, 48-42. Great job to both teams.
The varsity football team will be playing tonight in their last home game of the regular season. They will play Cleburne at home with a kickoff at 7:30. The Senior Night Festival will kick off at 7. Bundle up and come out and cheer on our Panthers.
Wrestling tryouts start on November 4th through November 22nd. If interested, please see Coach Irwin for details and practice schedule. No experience required, just a good attitude and work ethic. That's all for sports news. Back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, Cash and Antonio. And thank you, Panthers, for tuning into this week's Panther TV. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Midlow Media for up-to-date news and clips.
We'll see you tonight at senior night.
Go Team and go Panthers!
This is breaking news.
We have spotted a turkey roaming around Midlothian High School. Oh shoot! He's right there.
I guess this means the start of our very first turkey hunt. So all throughout November, if you see that turkey, take a picture, tag us on Twitter at Midlow Media using hashtag Midlow Turkey Hunt.